In this 5-minute masterclass, we are going to talk about a concept known as the Barry Harris voicings. The voicings I'm showing you mainly derive from the so-called major sixth or minor sixth bebop scales, which are a major scale or a melodic minor scale with added chromatic note between the 5th and 6th note. In major, and in minor, the chords I will be working with during this masterclass are major sixth, now in the key of C, and minor sixth. I will be using closed position voicings, which means they are inside an octave, but all the voicings I'm showing will work great with the drop 2 as well. If you're not familiar with the drop 2, go and check out Hayden's great course on drop 2 voicings. Now let's talk about the major sixth chord and how to harmonize the scale. Still in the key of C, let's play all the notes of the scale that we will find from the major sixth chord. And different inversions. We have now half of the notes from the scale covered, leaving us with the notes D, F, A flat, and B. Now you see that those notes form a diminished chord, which, as we know, is the basis of a dominant. In this case, as we are in the key of C, the dominant is G7. So now, if I want to play the scale and harmonize every note, I would be using the diminished chord between the major sixth voicing. Here are the sixth voicings and the diminished between. And now the whole scale. Now let's do the same thing with the minor sixth. Here are the notes of the C minor sixth chord and different inversions. Again, we are left with D, F, A flat, and B. Again, the G7. And we are going to play the diminished chord between the minor sixth inversions, harmonizing the whole scale. Let's now see what other functions these two chord scales have. First, the major sixth. If you take again the C major sixth chord and play A minor in the bass, we have an A minor 7th chord. This way we see that we can use the same voicing over A minor 7th, also because not only the notes from the diminished chord create G7, they create E7 as well, which of course we know is the dominant to A. And now the whole scale. This way we can use the same thing over a major sixth and the related minor. Now it gets interesting. Let's take the minor sixth chord, again in the key of C, so C minor sixth. We can of course use it over the C minor chord, but what if we think the C minor as the 2 chord of a 2-5? As the 2-5 is basically just one thing, we can use the C minor 6 over an F7. 2, 5. Now let's play the chord with F in the bass, and now the whole scale with the diminished added. Now let's go deeper into this chord. Still using the C minor 6th chord, what if we play the note A in the bass? That will change the C minor chord to A minor 7 flat 5, which of course is the 2 chord of a minor 2-5. Again, using the diminished, we have the whole minor 7 flat 5 scale harmonized. Now let's put this into practice. These voicings are a great tool for soloing and especially for harmonizing melodies. Here's an example. Let's take the first 8 bars of There Will Never Be Another You and harmonize the melody using only the Barry Harris voicings. First, just the melody. And now with the Barry Harris voicings. First, the chord is E flat 6, so we will use it from E flat 6 and the diminished. Moving to D minor 7 flat 5, which of course is F minor 6. And to G7, which we are using the diminished chord from C minor. And because of the melody, we change one of the notes, continuing with the C minor 7, and again of course the diminished, to F7, which we remember is the same as C minor 6. And again, because of the melody, here C minor 7, moving to B flat minor 7, which of course would be, but now because of the melody again, we change one of the notes, continuing to E flat 7, using the diminished, and again replacing one of the notes. I hope you enjoyed this 5-minute masterclass. And if you have any questions, just drop them into the comment box below.